Hey everyone, it is a beautiful summer day, super hot, and peaches are in season here at my house. And so there's tons of ripe peaches, so I wanted to share a recipe of something that we did yesterday. Me and my family, the girls, did a little peach pie. So what we did was super simple. And basically, you know, when you have a fruit tree, you're gonna get an abundance, you wanna hope, of one thing, right? So it's like, how many peaches can you eat before you get bored of them, right? So you want to preserve them, either freeze them for smoothies, or you can make it into a jam, or you could, what I did is, you know, I made a pie. So you wanna make the most of it because you don't want them to go bad and go to waste. We definitely want to be purposeful, right? So what I did was a very simple, I already stored it here. I did it actually last night with my granddaughter, and I stored the filling, the extra filling that I had. But in a pot, all you're going to do is wash and peel your peaches, take the seed out, and you're going to put them to boil, and you're going to add brown sugar. What I added was actually coconut sugar, but you can use literally any type. So I used coconut palm sugar. I added some cinnamon sticks. I also added some cloves to give it that really good aroma and really earthy taste to it. I added some vanilla extract, and that was it. I ended up boiling that. You're gonna constantly be stirring, and you're going to, after it boils once, you're going to let it simmer. And when you let it simmer, it's just on low, and constantly be you know, mixing it so it doesn't get stuck, because remember, it's sugar, cinnamon, and vanilla extract. That's it. So the sugar does get, you know, a little sticky and stuff. If you're not stirring, it will burn. So it ends up kind of like caramelizing, and you can do it, I would say maybe it'll take you about 30 minutes if you do it on really low heat. And once it's done, it's going to end up looking like this. I did add a little squeeze of lemon right at the beginning when I was boiling, so it wouldn't turn too dark, because the fresh fruit will turn darker. So if you add a little bit of lemon, it will prevent it. So that's the consistency of what you want. You're gonna let it cool off, and then you're going to put it into a pie filling. I already dipped into that. Look at that. Well, we all did. But I got an organic pie crust that was already made from Whole Foods, which is Barron's here where I live. And it came in 2 of them. So I used one for the bottom and one for the top, and I filled it up, covered it up, made a couple of holes, and I left it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes at 400 degrees. Then I brought it out. I sprinkled it with a little bit, and this is optional. You don't have to. It looks pretty when you give a slice out, to add a little bit of powdered sugar. I kind of top that off on the pie, but again, you don't have to, especially if you're watching your sugars. So that's it. Once you let it cool off, you slice it up. You can top it off with some vanilla ice cream or some whipped cream, or just leave it like that. So, yep, that's what we made yesterday, and all the extra that we have, you can use it again on top of ice cream if you want. The other thing that's really cool that I like to do with that, and that's with any preserve that I have, I like to do overnight oats, and that's actually on my YouTube, the recipe, and it's also in my book, Rescuing Myself, on the back of the book, overnight oats. And that's really cool to do with the kids, because you're just layering everything up, And again, that's just another video, but you guys can check it out at YouTube Nora Veronica Reynoso, or again, you can get Rescuing Myself on Amazon, available en español también, Rescatándome. So I hope this was good information for you guys, and remember that we want to do things purposeful and we want to get the most of everything. We don't want to be wasteful. So yeah, I hope you guys start growing something at home as well. And remember, cook with love, because your energy is thrown into your food and then you're giving it to your loved ones. So for me, the best way I can show love is by cooking. And so this pie was definitely made with love, and it has all kinds of good energy here because it was also my granddaughter that did it and my daughter-in-law. So I am super